In a word, does he undercut the effectiveness of Bill Clinton as a surrogate for you?
Oh, I am so proud my husband's out on the campaign trail. In fact, in New Hampshire and Iowa in the last week, where he has now been to both states, people were asking me, when was he coming back? When could they see more of him? So he carries a message of peace and prosperity under his presidency, and I think a lot of Americans would like to get back to those days.
And I believe our next guest will agree with what Hillary had to say. Lanny Davis, former counsel to President Bill Clinton, vice president of LEVICK and Democratic strategist, joins us. Hello, Lanny.
Hi, how are you, Steve?
I'm doing well. Thanks for joining us.
Happy New Year to you.
You too. And I'm not sure when the cutoff for Happy New Year is, so maybe...
Yeah, I know. It's probably in July I'll stop saying that to people.
All right. You wrote a piece last week in thehill.com. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Keep attacking the Clintons. Let me ask you, it's become very obvious, and you could weigh in on this certainly, that since Donald Trump has brought up Bill Clinton, Hillary has said, I made a New Year's resolution, I'm not going to respond to any of it, yet her poll numbers, especially among women, have gone down. So how has Mr. Trump's attacks helped Hillary?
Well, we don't have any evidence anywhere other than speculation whether anything that Trump has said about Hillary Clinton has hurt her poll numbers. She's running against a very attractive and progressive Democrat, countering the notion among most Republicans that the country is conservative. You have Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton saying about the same thing about what needs to be done, which is the opposite of what Republican presidential candidates are saying on most issues. So I think her declining poll numbers, quite frankly, are inevitable when you're in a tough contest against a tough opponent. And by the time she gets to the convention, if she's our party nominee, with Bernie Sanders, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama introducing her, I think her poll numbers will rise. But we're both speculating, and let's just wait for the voters to speak.
Okay, fair enough. Now, there's another Clinton out on the campaign trail, and Chelsea has usually just spoken about her mom, in praise. But now she's changed her role, or someone changed her role. I want you to listen to this from MSNBC.
Senator Sanders wants to dismantle Obamacare, dismantle the CHIP program, dismantle Medicare, dismantle private insurance. Now, the Republicans in Congress have voted against the Affordable Care Act 55 times, right? Not because they want to replace it with something, because they want to get rid of it. So I worry that if we give Republicans democratic permission to do that, we'll go back to an era before we had the Affordable Care Act that will strip millions and millions and millions of people of their health insurance.
All right. John Heilemann went on to say that is a lie. Those are his exact words. And it's a new role for Chelsea, certainly. I don't ever recall her out on the campaign trail for her mother attacking or even criticizing her mom's opponent. A smart move? Do you agree with it? And will it backfire?
Well, I just heard you use some labels. So what's a lie and what's an attack? I don't think debating positions on issues is a personal attack. So the word attack usually means personal. But if you mean criticize or disagree, well, if I had a daughter like that, I'd be proud of her. She's quite articulate, intelligent. No wonder why Bill and Hillary Clinton are so proud of Chelsea. I think she's simply, and you will hear more of this, disputing Senator Sanders' position that overturning the Affordable Care Act and trying to put in its place a national single-payer system that is the functional equivalent of all of medicine being run by the federal government, similar to England and Canada and other government-run systems, is a bad idea. And the debate is whether Bernie Sanders' approach of getting rid of Obamacare and replacing it by a socialized medicine system is a good idea, idea, or something.
But my question to you, Lanny, is: you say we'll see more of this. Will we see more of this from Chelsea going after or criticizing positions of Bernie Sanders?
Thank you, Steve, for saying criticizing positions, because that's different than going after.
But we'll see more of it, you think?
I hope so, because she's so effective, and we'll see other surrogate speakers, as well as I was with Secretary Clinton last night, where I heard her say something very similar before a group of people in Potomac, Maryland. The answer is yes, but only if we're debating issues. Not if there won't be any personal attacks. We all admire and respect Senator Sanders. But it's positions that we're going to be debating.
20 seconds. You're going to watch the debate, and who do you think's afraid? Is it going to be Trump in your mind if you had a bet right now?
Well, I just volunteered to be chairman of Democrats for Trump, so I hope so.
All right, Lanny, thank you very much,
Thanks
sir.
for having me on, and I appreciate the courtesy.
Thank
Steve.
you, Lanny. Take care. All right, up next, Colonel Ralph Peters, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss this one.